Hello, yet again, my friends. I couldn't help but notice that in our last episode, we hit 500 views.
It's amazing.
Most of you who viewed aren't subscribed. Why don't you smash that bell like I smash your mum? Anyway, hello. Thank you all so much for the wonderful response we got to the first episode. I get it. It's Elden Ring. None of you have ever seen me before. You just went, funny thumbnail. But, hey, if you've come back for the second one, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We found a catacombs at the end of the last episode that we were going to go in.
What if we didn't?
Oh, we could do that.
Because this man seems to be distressed. This is a lovable NPC that I'm sure everyone adores. And that's the skull. That guy over there, I'm not sure what his deal is, but this is... Da 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 da. Alright, let's slice open this man's head and take the golden nugget inside.
Yeah, and we'll do it again to this guy.
Hello.
See what golden nugget he's got in his head.
You okay, sir? I think he might be aware of me.
But maybe, perhaps. Doesn't seem too perturbed. He will learn to be as he fucking dies.
I don't think he'll learn to be, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he learned anything.
And there's the golden nugget that we got out of his head.
Excellent, cool. I'm sad that I saw quite a few bloodstains over there. I just walked up and beat the shit out of him. Ooh. Hey,
it's one of the gypsies. I mean, travellers.
Are you here as a customer?
Human filth.
This is weird. I know someone who sounds exactly like this guy, and it's freaky.
Is it me?
No.
Oh. Could it be?
Could it be?
I could be this man if that is what you want from me.
You could be.
I have very little to offer, except for my bottom. Have you heard the message spread throughout this land? Try finger, butthole.
For it is from the butthole that the dung comes.
Death has left its mark once again.
Ah, yeah, yes, this guy. This is where you meet him.
I'm known as D. I hunt
D?
those who live in death and weed their death.
This is...
D!
D, here we are, everybody!
We'll get back to this conversation. So you hunt people that live in death, right? You wanna help out? Ah! But buddy.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, be sure to finish off the skeleton before it reforms.
I'm known the village here has been
Has it?
it is
Oh, is it? D! D! I want to finish his dialogue, man. Oh my god! I think this village may be touched by death. You know, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, mayhaps.
Stop!
Mayhaps indeed.
Okay.
You can kill the skeleton while it's on the floor to finish it off.
Wait, you can?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know. I thought they were just immortal.
Boom. Tetris for Ted. Alright, so... what is the plan?
I was thinking we play some Elden Ring, and, you know, then we can do our usual mutual dick sucking afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. But what is the plan in Elden Ring?
Oh, to beat the game.
Oh, right, of course. Naturally.
Dumbass. So the plan, I mean, I was just gonna like, you know, go around, get some resources.
Yeah, it's not like we can fight Mars yet.
I've played ahead a little bit, as in I'm at the last couple of final bosses. This game fucking despises strength builds. They can't. They're very slow, and a lot of enemies have dashaways. I'm currently on what's her name? Melania, the one from all the art, and yeah, my friend Mag, who's doing a bleed build, a Dexy bleed build, just wiped the floor of her. But I don't know if I can even hit her effectively. Because she can dash, jump, fly, what have you, out of my attacks, because I use a greatsword and it's just too slow to hit her properly. And between that and a lot of other pieces of evidence, I think Miyazaki just hates strength builds.
This is not the first boss where this has been the case, where...
It's every boss. I've been
Dex.
ahead of my friend Mag at every juncture, but despite, no offense, being better at the game, Mag is able to keep up and has now surpassed me. Even though Mag has about 30 more hours in the game than me.
Because of Dex bleed builds.
Yeah. Just because it really does carry. I feel kind of bad that we're doing it, but also, if I'm going to play through this game 2 times, I'm going to play easy mode the other time. Hello, yeah, Tarnished! Yeah, I am, yeah. How are you?
You're not doing a very fucking
What
good
about
job,
those
man.
ones? What about the ones that tried to kill? Look at my bloody face, D!
Village here has been touched by death.
Oh, has it?
Yet, it is home to a mariner.
Some to more than just that.
Life, then go no further.
If you value your life, you might actually, like, try to do
Defend
something.
yourself when you get fucking attacked, you vegetal. Alright, let's go kill this mariner.
Yeah.
There's another piece of grace, because getting through that graveyard is a fucking ordeal, and they know it.
Well, there's also Pumpkinhead on the bridge. I mean, that, as we saw from the bloodstains, that really knocked a few players about.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Did you start a timer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's it. We don't need to do any more commentary now.
I actually haven't beaten this boss yet. I forgot that they existed.
They.
I don't know what it is.
There are many of them. That
That
is
was
one
really
of the
just
things I
this easy.
observed. Yeah, she can kill her own dudes. I do love these bosses though, because you are fighting a woman on a boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that we have noticed, the copy-pasting of bosses in this game is quite a joke. In my travels, I have found nine wyvern-type dragons with boss health bars. Not including all the ones that are just regular enemies.
Do you remember when they would make fun of Dark Souls 1 for reusing the Asylum Demon multiple times?
Yeah, and Capra Demon down in the thing, and Taurus
Yeah.
Demon, yeah.
Yeah.
That was only 3, and that was one boss.
I'm interested to see if the hyper fans would dare give Elden Ring the same mean treatment.
Honestly, I've seen their arguments for it, and it's just that, oh, but the bosses are so much fun, how could you not want to fight them 9 times? I loved fighting Tree Sentinel. I wanted to fight Tree Sentinel another, 3 times. No, wait, no, because Loretta is also a Tree Sentinel. You fight Loretta twice. Technically 6 times.
But they're not so much fun that you want to fight them multiple times because they're all the same boss.
Well, the other argument I made is like, so Dark Souls 1 would have been improved if you fought Artorias another 5 times. That wouldn't have completely cheapened the fight. And as it stands, I barely remember any of the bosses, because I've fought them multiple times, so they're not really special anymore, you know? I mean, even the first main boss in the game, he gets repeated quite, 2 more times.
I when I saw that Elden Ring was going open, was going open world, or adding open world to the Dark Souls formula, I wasn't against it, because I wasn't against it because I knew that this still means that along the critical path you'll get the key dungeons that would function like a traditional Dark Souls game.
Mhm.
Oh hey, Dee's here.
Yeah.
How would you like to earn the strength of beasts?
He's just gonna go off on one. We can talk over him.
All right, okay. But what I wasn't expecting was for every,
The beast
every hole, every tree, every lake, every rock, and every rabbit hole to have a fucking boss in it.
Yeah, I don't feel like a lot of these places needed a boss at the end of it.
I've marked the location. It will lead you.
Or not even necessarily the end of it, just in the middle of it. This is just a lake. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a sunken village, granted, but a random swamp will have a dragon in it. There's
Every
that
random swamp will have a dragon in it.
every random swamp will have a dragon in it with no context.
Yeah. And it's a shame because for every repeat you cheapen the impact of the first one.
Yeah.
Like, Tree Sentinel was pretty sick, and I was like, man, I can't wait to fight another Tree Sentinel later, because that does seem like the kind of boss where it's like, remember this guy that was kicking your ass at the start? Here he is again, even stronger. And, the same way, this is an invasion spot, if I remember right.
It is, yeah.
And I didn't rest. It's alright, I have a solution.
It's the speedrun strat.
Just run past her.
And then mash Y as fast as you can.
Why? No, I've remapped it to A. Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh Jesus Christ!
Good old man eater Mildred. It's alright though, we're just gonna teleport 5 feet. Yeah, I still think Elden Ring is a good game. But
But it's the Dark Souls 2 thing, where because we've got the context of the rest of the games that are much better, it cheapens it.
No. Dark Souls 2 is just genuinely a bad game. I don't think... Oh, hello.
Forgive me.
Maidens?
I've been testing you to determine
You're positive you
if
have
the
COVID.
Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the
And after I saw how you fucked up that boss.
and arduous
I saw you
task,
slap the shit out of
seems
Tibia,
my wise
Mariner.
Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended.
Hey, then Torrent is his name in the pirated version.
I can take you to the Roundtable Hold.
That sounds gay. I don't want to go there.
Tarnished champions.
No, actually, it was very clever of Fromsoft to name the horse Torrent, so that whenever you Google Elden Ring Torrent, you will not find any pirated copies of the game. You'll just get Rule 34 beast porn fan art.
To be fair, they did that to themselves because they perfectly rendered a horse anus on Torrent.
Did they?
I'll show you. It's pretty it's pretty bad. Right. Here we are at Firelink Hold. And look, Dee's here.
Hello again.
It's literally been 5 minutes.
Yet, have you? Well,
No.
just as long as.
No, I have not.
Hello.
This guy,
Must be new here.
who looks very out of place, I must say. I think this is a George R.R. Martin character.
This is evil Rob Stark.
This guy just disappeared from my Roundtable Hall. I don't know where he's gone.
Do you want me to tell you, or?
Take your
Now I'll figure it out.
but a moment.
Okay.
She's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Yeah, he went to go find his servant.
Yeah.
Hey. Method Andre.
What is he supposed to be?
He is a omen.
Let's get smithing.
I think it's like a curse.
Looks like he's half dragon.
He's kind of horny.
Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools.
Has he got fingers growing out of his waist?
That's all there is to it.
Whereabouts?
Like,
Oh, the back.
yeah,
No,
cupping
those
his...
those are
cupping his...
horns.
Ah.
You're a prisoner.
No grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours.
I like
Why are you getting saying sorry? You didn't do anything.
Is the weapons
No, I like him.
are all the same.
Yeah, he's all right. I wish he would shut the fuck up and smith my weapons though. Every time I came and spoke to him.
Besides, it helps me forget.
Well, he only says like, it's you. You thought you
Yeah,
were
but it's but they've increased the they've increased how much of a dialogue line you have to listen to before it's valid to skip.
Man, like, I'm not usually one to say, well, that's just a nitpick, but you're tickling the balls of Nitpick City right there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't get me wrong. I like it. I like Elden Ring too.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, right, the difference between this and Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 has, this has a lot of the same bullshit, like gank bosses, ganks everywhere, bosses that have, really annoying arenas or status effects, It seems way more focused on killing the player than challenging the player. But, that doesn't bother me as much, and the difference is that this game is actually good. It's just not great. I've always said I'd give this game a solid 7 out of 10, and ignore your Kotakus and your, gaming shotgun medias, and I can't remember the name of the website, but regardless.
IGN, Rock Paper Shotgun,
Rock Paper
those
Shotgun, that's the one. Yeah, ignore all of those. They say 7 out of 10 is the lowest score you could possibly give a game. I say 0. 0 is the lowest score. Dark Souls 2 is maybe a 1 or a 2. This game's a solid 7. Dark Souls 1 is a 10, which doesn't mean it's perfect, just that it's about as close as is humanly possible. Dark Souls 3 is like a 9 for me. Sekiro's like a 4. I didn't like Sekiro, it's full of too much bullshit. But, what do we want to upgrade, actually?
If we're going for a Dex Bleed build, then Endurance, Dex, and Arcane.
Arcane?
Isn't that what scales blood?
I don't know. Doesn't seem like it.
It's the luck stat, isn't it? Didn't luck scale bleeding in Dark Souls 3?
Where the fuck is luck? I don't know. I've never done a bleed build before.
Should we ask Mag?
Yeah. Let's ask Mag. Get Mag in it.
Yeah.
Add Mag to the call real quick.
But like legit?
Yeah, go on.
All right, sure.
Mag does really great when suddenly thrust into awkward situations.
Yeah. See what she has to say.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to find out.
Hello, Mag.
Hello.
Hi, Mag. I'm Kai from accounting.
Right.
We've been looking into this bleed build meta that you brought to our attention, and we wanted to know if Arcane scales the bleed.
Yes.
Okay, right. Thank you. So anyway, about your car's extended warranty.
Thank you very much, Mag. You can go back to your desk now.
You can go back to your hovel.
Bye.
Bye.
Give her a slap on the arse on the way out.
Looking good, sweet cheeks.
Can you share screens again, please?
Oh shit. Okay.
Roundtable Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth.
Mag is a lovely sort, if a bit shy.
Mm-hmm.
Strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a time
This guy wants to be a bone wheel.
should become Elden Lord,
see it? The guy
This is the
Bone wheel.
Bible thumper.
I do see the gold
Most
light.
tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed.
It doesn't really help. I have a map.
What do you say?
Hi, I'm a rare. Yeah, I'm a Habsburg breed.
I'm a fucking Cronenberg. Finger snap of death.
Catch these hands.
Not for now though. Right, I think that's everything we need from here. So we went up to here to the smoldering church.
The smoldering church is that one.
Yeah, this is a sending gate to Dee's friend.
D's nuts.
Got him. I don't understand how Finn's this good at comedy.
I should have led that a little bit better. I should have asked who's D.
What was that one that I did? I think it was like yesterday or the day before that had you in a fit.
Oh God. Oh, what is it? It was a good one.
I think it was a good one. It would be better if it was remembered.
Yeah. Something, my balls in your mouth.
That was it.
yeah, there's the punchline without the setup. Laugh.
We're all sat around, just sat there. Occasionally one of us would cough, and then I just went, something, these balls in your mouth, and Finn just, oh man, he was fucking rolling on the ground, laughing, screaming, tearing his eyeballs out of his own fucking head. This isn't gonna get, that's it, our audience is gone now, because I've killed them. They've all died from my comedic superiority. Come back.
Come
Come back,
back.
little ball.
Come back.
There we go. Hey, it's not nice.
Mag says arcane increases how fast bleed builds up per hit. Bleed ashed weapons have their base damage increase with arcane as well. And she's not even a true bleed build. Her weapon just so happens to have bleed on it. She's still super strong. Oh blimey!
It's alright.
You quite like the horse combat, don't you?
I do. I like strafing.
Are there any bits of the game where it is where it is used very effectively?
Tree Sentinel.
Yeah, actually, now you mention it.
Tree Sentinel's attacks, I think, are very well... Oh, hello, it's a funeral congregation. I don't really want to fight this. But Tree Sentinel, I think, the attacks are designed very effectively for combat. Because if you do strafes back and forth, the Tree Sentinel can't murder you.
Just grab this and leave. Goodbye.
You see that perfect jump?
Yeah, I did. That was amazing. This is where we can learn sorceries from, if I remember.
Oh. Hey, it's you again.
It's Pumpkinhead! I like Pumpkinhead. Not enough that I want to fight him 10,000 times, but I like Pumpkinhead.
Whoops. Whoops, Daisy. Oh.
Have you, so how much of the lore have you figured out? Could you make a Vati video?
I don't know who that is. Is he the guy that speaks really softly and obnoxiously?
Yes.
I know who that is. And yes.
I know who you're. I know who you're. I really enjoy his content, but I knew exactly who you were talking about.
I don't have anything against him. He just his vocal pattern comes across as obnoxious. I don't think he is obnoxious.
And then a golden nugget was grown within the flesh of a leaf of the herb tree. And on the most succulent of beautiful autumns, the leaf did fall, and that nugget became the seed
If you
for a new
travel
tree.
around the world, you might eventually encounter a pumpkin head guarding a solitary figure who stands in deep contemplation within the roots and the bricks of her earthen tomb. Barefoot atop crystals, we believe that this means she's trying to absorb the magic of the stones into her toes. For as we know from Darren Chan's The Demonata, shoes can restrict one's connection to the earth, and thus their connection to magic. However, the sorcery build is not for everyone, and for those that do not wish to engage in it.
Try finger, butthole.
Try finger butthole is a message that appears quite frequently, but I believe it has deeper meaning
That we have yet to discover.
George R.R. Martin, known for his fascination with scatology.
I don't know if that did that Discord pop up here in the recording. Hopefully not.
No, it wouldn't have, because I'm only sharing the game screen.
Okay, just
Oh,
hope.
boy, people might find out I have a mum who loves me and wants to tell me about my nephew's birthday.
Goodness, you'll get doxxed.
This is where I read out my my exact coordinates and say, alright, come fucking fight me. Oh, man. I've done a lot of voice acting auditions today, so my throat is more shot than usual. I know, you can't tell, but... I don't even know where I'm going, man. I'm cruising. Hey, dude.
Golden branch of yore
Stop!
did become the sacred dildo.
The Elden Lord. It's like God, but not like God. It's like a guy, except he's the Elden Lord. Alright, I'm all about this new meta of like... Oh, okay, yeah, that was full damage. This new meta of Vasi videos where he just fucking, like, is incredibly vague. I've pieced together all of the Elden Ring lore, but I'm not going to tell you. Bitch.
Wow.
Lamau, bye. Why don't you fucking get some deepest lore on these bitches? Why don't... Oh, you like Havel? You want to hear Havel's lore? Why don't you have a look for some bitches?
Have a look at these nuts. Go and find some maidens.
Oh, bleed builds, huh? Meta this, meta that. Have you ever met some bitch?
Everyone at the moment's like, Putin this, Putin that. How about you put some time in the gym?
Hello?
Anyway, here's a blind woman.
There.
No.
Might Hello? Hello? Is somebody there?
Ooh.
Hello?
Ooh.
Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear
Crouch.
for a moment, please?
I can't.
My name is
Oh,
I've escaped from Castle Morn to the
Castle
servants-
Morn.
The servants there.
What a strange place the Lands Between is, where it has a melting pot of all different, of like all the accents in the world.
And I swear I
I mean, so does the Earth.
Well,
Get
how
fucked.
how could I possibly come back from that? But like, if this is how people in the lands between speak, how do people from the lands of the right speak, or the lands of the left?
The outside lands.
Hmm.
Well, they speak Relayan.
Yeah. What are the political relationships between the lands between and Middle Earth?
Well, it would be non-hostile if it weren't for the hobbits. No, I will not be elaborating on that.
Don't you mean the demi-humans?
No, you said Middle Earth. The
Yeah.
demi-humans, they're fine. It's just Friday every day for them.
It's a mighty shot, mighty shots.
It's the end of the world, as we know.
Man, that was I just made a reference to Mighty Ducks, and I haven't even fucking seen that show.
I don't even know what Mighty Ducks is.
It's like some weird Disney Saturday morning cartoon about a bunch of ducks that play hockey in space. I think.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna double check this. It's from like the early 2000s.
That is very strange, I will admit.
It's a media franchise.
You're a media franchise.
It's based on the okay, it's based on the Mighty Ducks sports a hockey team, which might be a real team. I'm not sure.
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure
sure.
the Mighty Ducks is. I remember, like, I think it's called like the Flying V's or something. It was like an ice hockey movie.
Okay, and yeah, the movie's from 1992, and then the Mighty Ducks the animated series.
The anime.
Is yeah, it's from the Disney Afternoon, which was like a window of on
Into the
channel,
soul.
a window of channels in where they played some cartoons on the Disney Channel, and this was played at the end, and it is. Yeah, it's about ducks playing hockey in where did I get space from? Is that a thing? Emperor Charg, voiced by Jim Cummings, is an unscrupulous alien ruler who oversees space hockey, a tournament where those who lose or fail to participate are disintegrated.
Oh, so no like heavy undertones to this one then,
Yeah, ducks play space hockey.
and then die. So technically, they're indicted in murder of all of their opponents, because they could just not play.
But you know, committing suicide is illegal. So if they just didn't play, then they'd be committing suicide, and so they'd break the law again anyway. They're kind of like, it's a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. Not Jim Cummings though.
God.
Well, no, he yeah, you are. So I was trying to keep that joke going for no good reason in here, and here you are making progress.
I mean, if people want to see, like, you know, the full Elden Ring experience, then one, you can buy the game. If you can't afford it, I'm very sorry. I know that struggle. I certainly didn't buy it. I'm using Finn's copy. So I'm a hypocrite as well. Or you could watch anyone else play it, because I can guarantee you everyone else is going to be listening to every piece of dialogue and, you know, doing the whole shebang. But, you know, to differentiate ourselves, we're going to just be hanging out, shooting the shit, you know, having a chat, involving you guys in the conversation, but you don't get to speak. And not really... We're going to be paying attention to the game, but we're here to experience the gameplay rather than the story.
And
I think the story is an intimate experience for you yourself.
And, you know, this isn't our first experience, so we're not going to be prattling about because we missed something that we weren't paying attention to shooting the shit.
Yeah. Also, a guy accidentally... Well, he didn't think of it, much of it, probably, but he spoiled... He spoiled something that I didn't know, which is about the loathsome Dung Eater.
I've deliberately not been looking at the comments since you told me that.
Yeah.
Because the loathsome Dung Eater is, it's one of the things keeping me going.
In life. Finn has been contemplating ending his own life for months, and then he saw the loathsome Dung Eater in our last episode, and he's had a complete turnaround. He's gone to rehab.
I've started eating dung.
He's started eating dung. He's taking accountability for all the murders.
Send the net down before you get on it. Before you get off it, rather.
Yeah, better yet, he has re-engaged in tax evasion like any good person should.
Yeah, I've got a good accountant. He to help me with it. He used to serve Jimmy Carr actually, so I know he's got the experience.
I love dogs.
Yeah, in every iteration of the game.
Infinite stun lock.
They are bitches to shields though.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Which you have.
It's a 50% shield.
It doesn't have to be 100% to make dogs bitches.
Yeah, but this looks silly. Fine.
This is a good area. The boss is not, but the area is good.
Why is this area good?
Because of the, the background storytelling. This place has gone to shit. This place has gone to shit. The knights that originally staffed it are still fighting the mobs, which we can't see yet, but we can certainly hear it.
You can tell that the castle was under siege by how the castle is under siege. Castle Morn was once the home to a great ruler
called Morn.
Edgar.
Before he set out to the Lothric lands to put on dragon armor and defend the cleric who had failed to become the Firekeeper. That was the guy's name, right? Morn?
Morn, yeah, with his big hammer. I honestly thought this place was a reference to him, but I found no big hammer.
Get dunked on.
Man, this weapon really does make the game trivial, huh? I don't think this is just me being experienced. I mean, to an extent, but...
Yeah, I found that, Bloodhound's Fang, curved greatsword. I've swapped back to my +8 scimitar. The DPS is just so much more significant, even if, hit for hit, it's much less.
There we go.
Because you can, and if you attack, you're not committed to the attack if it, was a poor choice. Because it's over so much faster.
Yeah. And because the attack comes out quicker, it means enemies are less likely to be... Oh my god, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's what I mean, because it comes out quicker. There's, yeah. Now, these motherfuckers are... You could jump up and just slash them, and they get buggered out the sky.
Whee! Fuck this.
Whee!
They'll never take me alive. I'm
Copper.
not sure if they intend to. Oh, a rune.
Nice. A golden rune 2.
Don't you love the naming conventions in this game?
Yeah. I don't know about you, but lesser soul of a retarded soldier, bolstered soul of a horny knight. That was just too. That was too much nerd shit for me. I like
Too vague.
Yeah, I like Gold Rune 1 and Gold Rune 2.
Newman's Rune 1 and Newman's Rune 2, and then Heroes Rune 1 and Heroes Rune 2.
There's a face I've not seen before.
Do you want a lozenge, mate?
Hello.
Sorry, I've been sucking dick for 15 hours.
I think you've been under a lot of stress guarding this castle. You might need a lamb sip to make yourself feel better. Nice cup of tea.
You know, your guys are dying down there, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can see him. Oh my, he is covered in arrows.
Oh my, yeah, Jesus.
Oh my, he just died, man. I just absorbed his soul. I'm so sorry. I can't control it.
It really won't hold much longer, especially if you're not
Oh,
fucking
thank
doing
you.
anything.
He gave me a stick. Well, here's a letter.
From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall.
Your other knight is dying, by the way. He,
I must remain and do nothing.
Treasured sword of morn.
By the way, why do they want to kill me as well? Your knights want to kill me, and I don't really get that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got the implication that the soldiers and whatnot are still supposed to be human and not undead or anything like they are in Dark Souls, but
But
they
they're
still
not
want to kill us on
insane.
sight. They still want to kill us on sight.
I mean, I want to kill you on sight, if I'm honest. I don't, I'm sorry. Fucking
Oh,
idiot
cool.
came
Yeah,
down
wow.
to fight me.
I'll fight you on your terms, bleh. That'd be the
Dark Souls
first.
game. You don't fight people on their terms.
No, you do fight them on their terms, and their terms are against you. Just gonna. Oh, that was a grab.
That was very telegraphed as a grab. Which is my other problem, and this has been my problem since Dark Souls 1. Telegraphing is not really a thing anymore. There's some good telegraphing in this game, but a lot of it is just incomprehensible spazzing out. And it was very bad in Dark Souls 3. It's not quite as bad in this one, but there are a few very, very nasty offenders.
I think that bosses spazzing the fuck out with their hyper combos is worse in this game than Dark Souls 3, to be honest.
No, you're forgetting. The trauma has blinded you. Every boss in Dark Souls 3 has a going apeshit mode. So we want Arcane, right?
Yeah, to build bleed.
Alright.
Not every boss, but in most of them in this, it feels like in this one, like Yawn didn't spaz out.
This guy doesn't spaz out.
Crystal Sage doesn't spaz out.
Yorm does have to spaz out.
Does he?
Yeah, where he just swings his sword around quite a lot. It's just a slow spaz out, so it's less egregious.
See, Gundyr doesn't spaz out. Midir does. I'll give you that one. Midir does. Gale does in his first phase. Oh, that's there. But his spaz out is very well telegraphed.
I really like Gale.
Gale is great.
I've never lost to him. That's him and Manus, I can say with pride, have never killed me. I should fight Gale again at some point soon.
Yeah, whenever I do a New Game Plus run, I always go for Gale. If it's a New Game Plus run, then I'll try to fight him before I even beat Cathedral of the Deep, because I just want to get to him as quick as possible, because he's so much fun.
What, Gale?
Yeah.
I usually leave him for last, because he's the spectacle, you know?
If I'm playing New Game Plus, the spectacle gets lost because I'm doing it to play stupid builds at that point.
Yeah, but I still like to go through the game's intended path. Yeah, to each their own. That's the idea of a game being sort of open. Which is why this being truly open world is confusing to me. I never felt restricted by Dark Souls 1. 3 was a bit on the rails, but honestly, people overrate open worlds. I mean, you remember we had like the open world big stint where every game was a fucking open world game with, you know, outposts to clear and towers to climb.
We're still on the tail end of that. Ubisoft haven't let that go, and probably won't for another few years.
I mean, that's
But
Ubisoft, though. No one cares what they do.
But I think Dark Souls 3 being linear was actually some kind of strength, because
No, seriously, like, I like an experience that's tailored to the player. And this is a very good example of an open world game being somewhat tailored to the player, but it's still like, the way they've rebalanced everything has made the game, it's damaged the game quite a lot, because they need to balance the levels around the idea that you could go in any direction, which is why levels don't do jack shit in comparison to previous Souls games, where there is a significant difference in your, you know, basic, you know, your all-round power per level.
in Dark Souls 1, because it was folding in on itself several times, which is cool in its own right, I got a hell of a lot more of a sense of adventure from Dark Souls 3. Like, we were going places in order to do things. But Dark Souls 1, because it takes place in the same, like, 15 square feet, it's all...
Alright, that's a bit much.
Oh, sorry, 15 cubed feet. It's got verticality.
I don't know, I always felt like, the thing about Dark Souls 1 is that you get that sense of adventure in bursts. You're like, man, I've travelled so far, where the fuck am I? What the fuck's going on? And then all of a sudden you find out that you're back at Firelink Shrine again. And, you know, your sense of, like, grand, far-travelling adventure gets replaced with, you know, the regular burst of, oh, that's how it all links up.
Yeah, both are good.
I wouldn't say one's better than the other, but I do...
No,
I understand what you mean.
One is easier than the other, for certain.
Yeah, it's easier to make a game that just travels off. But the thing is, Dark Souls 3 does fold in on itself. Because you basically do a loop around one side of Lothric. From Lothric's wall, you can see the entire game.
If you sneak past these guys and just climb down the ladder and wander around in the water, eventually they hear you anyway and follow you.
Oh.
I found that out the hard way. And you can just drop down from the bridge into the water without taking any damage.
You can jump off that part without taking any damage. Don't you worry,
Okay.
my boy. I've been around here. I'm just, like... I got, like, 900 runes, and that's almost enough for a level. Well, it's like half. I'm not sure if I want to fight him just yet.
But yeah, with the level folding in on itself, that gives much more of a sense of this one place is extremely complex. You know, the world of Lordran, or this undead burg village, or town rather, has got a lot going on in its culture, because it's got, you know, Blight Town underneath it. It's got
I think it makes the world feel more alive.
Yeah, quite. It's got lower undead burg. It's got higher undead burg. It's got the castle and the church at the top where you fight the gargoyles. There's a sense that even deeper things were going on before the world went to shit with Quaylag's domain. And then underneath that, you've got hell, but then you've got the sense of adventure going from point A to point B that Dark Souls 3 provides.
I will be honest, I don't remember Dark Souls 3's world's name. And I think it's pretty telling that, like, the world of Dark Souls 1 feels more like a real place because of how it folds in on itself, like
it does, yeah.
the real world does.
It does.
So I think as far as getting attached to the actual locations without any further context, Dark Souls 1 does that better.
It does, yeah. Dark Souls 3 was more about the spectacle of the world as a whole, because the story was eventually about the world is finally coming to an end because we've drawn this shit out for too long.
Yeah.
So that's what the end of the world is all about with Gale. So it doesn't It would be nice if there was one place that you could get invested in order to care just that little bit more about the entire world
I mean,
ending.
there's Lothric, which does that, and there's Firelink, but I just don't think it's, like, enough.
Yeah, because it was about the whole world coming to an end. It needed to show you as much of the world as it could, rather than a single location.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
I mean, I feel like Dark Souls 1 shows you the entirety of, you know, Lordran. It feels pretty big, it feels pretty complete. But then that's a personal experience.
did you level up while I wasn't looking? No.
No. We don't have enough souls. Do we have enough rooms for... What about smithing stones? You know what? That's something we should do. We should go and get smithing stones.
Should we end the episode there?
Yeah, next time, in the next exciting episode, we'll be getting rocks. Look forward to that. Oh, baby, you lucky fuckers. You're in for a treat. But yeah, I mean, this has been a very chill episode. It's kind of, you know, just shooting the shit, like I said. It's nice. Especially now that I've got a much greater grasp on the game. Because in the week that we recorded the first episode a week ago, and in that time I've played through the entire game. Oh, it's a good game. It's not great. It's not a masterpiece. I mean, the visuals are just gobsmackingly good. This is one of the most beautiful games I've seen.
When they work.
When the visuals work, you know, there have been some issues.
Everybody else has experienced performance issues, crashes, hitches, or just straight up the game not working when they installed it. I've not had any of those, not a single crash, but my visuals like fucking spaz the fuck out for the first 15 minutes.
Your lighting only works in cubes. Oh man, it's quite a spectacle.
Or I'll get scan lines that are 5 inches thick.
Which doesn't even make sense. But yeah, visually beautiful. I like the new mechanics they've added. Quite a lot of them. I just wish the bosses weren't as spammy with their attacks. I wish that strength builds were as viable as dex builds. And, I mean, we've already been over it. I like the game. It's a good game. It's just not a masterpiece, which is fine. It doesn't need to be. Don't copy-paste bosses, by the way. Just saying. If you're going to make a game, don't just have the same dragon 9 times. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Bye, everyone!